Hi everyone, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot, and we are doing our February Happy Valentine's Day love readings for both couples and singles, astrological signs, all 12. So I am excited to just dive right on in and do this reading for you here. So let's get started. Hello, Tauruses. This is your February love reading for both couples and singles Tauruses. And we are just going to dive right on in. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you for the month of February. So let's get started. Let's look at the general overall energies for Tauruses, coupled and single for the month of February in the love area. Please give us a couple of cards to demonstrate what the themes that Tauruses will be dealing with in the love area. Okay, one fell. Okay, Taurus, so for February, you'll be dealing with secrets and letting go. These are the cards that jumped. Okay, and what I would suggest for the coupled up people is, if you're a Taurus, you listen to your lover or your partner's sign, so you can get like their perspective of what they'll be dealing with for the month of February, to get like more of a whole picture, or the people that you're dating. So for February, we have secrets. And this could be for Tauruses who are actually involved in keeping a secret, maybe withholding their true feelings about a certain situation to their partner. Maybe their feelings have changed towards their partner. Maybe they actually have a secret arrangement going on, an affair even, some Tauruses, while other Tauruses, there could be secrets being kept from you, meaning it's not you that's keeping the secret, but that there is secrets being kept from you. Maybe your partner, if you're in a relationship, it is your partner who's withholding some of their personal feelings about a situation from you. Maybe they're afraid to say how they really feel about a situation or about a person in you all's life. And so they're keeping that a secret, or maybe they themselves are involved in some activities that could almost lead to an affair. So it could be either you yourself as the Taurus person who is holding the secrets, or it could be, for some Tauruses, it could be the secret is being withheld from you. And then also in February, the card that jumped up was letting go. There's a tendency for you, Taurus, as of late, to hold on to things, to stew on things, to ruminate on things over and over and over again. And this card is signaling to you that this is going to be going on in February, but also that maybe you need to consider letting go of certain angst about certain situations that have come up in your home. If for the folks who are in a relationship, maybe you're dealing with children issues where you guys are not seeing eye to eye, and your partner has a vision of how things should be. You have a vision of how things should be, but you are not willing to really budge. You're going to have to give and take. You're going to have to let go of some things. For the single Tauruses, this card signifies to me that you need to let go of some baggage and some past hurts. February may stir up some old feelings for you, maybe some lack feelings in the love area, and you're feeling a little vulnerable. This card invites you to let go of those feelings. Okay, so that is what you need to do. Just like the petals are falling, it is making room for new growth to come in. All right, Spirit, what outside or inside factors are affecting the Taurus's love life for the month of February for both couples and singles? What are some possible outside factors? What are some factors affecting Taurus? Cool. All right. So the first card that jumped was, this was the first card that jumped, which is relationship dynamics, which makes sense with the previous cards that jumped, secrets and letting go. And then we have new exercise program. All right. So again, with relationship dynamics, some things going on with Tauruses and relationships, that for February, it's causing you to take a deeper look at what's really going on in the relationship. Is, are both people's needs getting met? Is there some sort of unspoken power struggle going on between you and your partner? What is going on that needs to be looked at and adjusted? And then possibly, what do you need to let go of, and what does your partner need to let go of in order to move forward? When you want change, you have to be the change. So whatever it is that you're desiring in your partner, you're going to have to also be able to exhibit to your partner in order to receive the mirroring back of what it is you're trying to receive. And then this card, it says or signifies that many of you are carrying on the New Year's vibes into February by, taking charge of your life, doing a new exercise program. And for the single ones, this could be, an opportunity for you to actually meet someone. You could very well meet someone at the gym that you're now starting to go to. Maybe you change gyms and you're going to a new workout regimen, a new fitness facility, and you meet someone that you can date and that you will date. And then for the coupled up ones, one way to maybe help with communication is exercising with each other. Maybe if your partner is not ready to exercise yet, you start your program anyway and you get it going anyway, and just talk to your partner about how it's affecting your life in a positive way. So those are some things that are coming up. I want to look at relationship dynamics though for the guidebook for the Butterfly Oracle, because I know it always gives some good advice. Let's see. This card indicates that there have been some changes in one or more of your relationships with your family, friends, or romantic partner. There's a sense that you have less in common and are growing apart. This may be because you are now more sensitive and more conscious of your feelings when you're with certain people. Perhaps in the past, you numbed your emotional awareness and now your feelings are quote unquote awake. The most important relationship of all is with yourself. So you do need to take care of your feelings and needs in this situation. Yes, relationships involve compromise, but ultimately, if you are denying your self-happiness, this will have a negative impact on the relationship. Therefore, you are guided to be honest with yourself about your needs, even if it means working with a counselor for support. As you make changes, all of your relationships will be affected. It's time for you to sort through your feelings about each of them to bring healthy balance into your life. Additional meanings: moving your relationship in a healthier direction, a healed relationship with yourself, individual or marital counseling, a new person entering the picture, changing the dynamics of other relationships. And that could very well be going on for some couples with Tauruses. Just like we saw in the Secrets card, or what I felt coming from the Secrets card, in the Dear Heart Oracle. All right, so we'll just put those aside for a moment. And I want to now look at the overall energies, romantic energies for Taurus for the month of February. The month of February. We are looking for singles and couples for Tauruses. Any Tauruses who are watching, or for people who are in relationships with Tauruses. This is what a Taurus in your life will be facing. Okay, we'll just go with these two cards here. All right, so we have 8 of Wands. And then we have 5 of Cauldrons. Okay, again, all of this is kind of mirrored here. So the 8 of Wands, Wands dealing with, you know, passion, purpose, pursuit. You know, for the coupled up ones, I get a sense that you have this sense of things coming at you, you wanting, you know, like your days are escaping you, but you want to have time for romance. You want to have time for passion. It's just, it feels like everything's coming at you all at once. It makes it difficult for you to be a very present partner. And so that could possibly be building resentments with your partner. But on the other hand, you know, maybe you are working a lot, and that is supporting the family. That is a beautiful thing. You're just going to have to find a balance of being able to show your partner ways of romance, despite all that's coming at you and your partner. And for the single Tauruses, this, the 8 of Wands shows you actively, you know, pursuing your personal passions, your things that are near and dear to your heart. And as a result, that's opening up your heart space to a potential lover to come in the month of February. Someone who's going to come in kind of hard and fast, and it's going to kind of surprise you and take you aback by how fast the relationship may be moving. That is for some single Tauruses. For other single Tauruses who don't have really anyone in the horizon, again, this is a time where, you know, you've got a lot going on, but you're not feeling necessarily, you know, in a place where love is really able to be blossoming at this point, because you're busy, you know, pursuing other things that's going on. But nevertheless, you still have that desire. Now, the 5 of Cups or 5 of Cauldrons tells me that this speaks to some sort of melancholy for some Tauruses, where maybe they're feeling a certain kind of way about their relationship or past relationships, for those who are not in a current relationship. For folks who are in a current relationship, I get a sense that, you know, you're focusing a little bit too much, and this is where you need to let go. You're focusing a little too much on negative aspects of your partner, not focusing on what it is that they bring to the table now, what it is that caused you to fall in love with them. And so it's causing you to feel a certain kind of way. And that could be just simply the secret. Maybe it's not like an affair. Maybe for some of you it is, but maybe for most of you, it's you feeling like you're a little disillusioned about the relationship. But this card tells me that these two cauldrons, that they have a rainbow even coming, that you're not seeing the beauty in your partner right now. And this card is asking you to do that. It's asking you to let go of all the negative stuff all the time. Now, for some Tauruses, this could be that you're experiencing that from your partner, and it could be causing you some heartache there. But again, there will be a point when you or your partner, I tend to feel like it's the Taurus though that's feeling this way in the relationship. Then you will be able to, you know, turn this around. there will be a moment where it'll come full circle in the month of February, where you will be feeling like this, and then in time you'll be able to see your partner for who they are and see your relationship for what it is. For those who are single, you're, looking at past relationships, focusing on like the negative aspects and thinking that that's going to carry on. Like you'll always find a partner with this certain trait. That's just how it always is for you. But you're failing to see that that there's many partners out there in the world who don't have those same traits, and B, you're failing to see, the blessing in the relationship. And for others, maybe you're dating someone and you're kind of just focusing on, some negative attributes about this person and not able to see the positive attributes. So this card asks you to take a closer look at that and see why that is that you're doing that. What's causing you to do that? And so then we will look at the sexual, sensual energies for the month of February for Taurus. For Taurus. Oh. Okay. So we have the Hierophant, or the Initiator. And then we have the Sage of Swords, or the King of Swords. And so again, it doesn't, unfortunately, I don't get a sense of, the Taurus in the relationship really being in the mood to be having sensual relations right now. I get a sense that the Tauruses are really trying to sort through their emotions right now, through what's going on in their head, in their heart, in their home space. The Hierophant tells me that, it deals with order and structure and, and moral fiber and trying to get that all in balance for Taurus. So, as much as they would want to have that physical connection with their partner, they're just not there. They're not in the headspace. The King of Swords tends to tell me that, that there very well could be, obviously it's Valentine's month, day or what have you. So in the relationship, the dominant person in the relationship will be like kind of almost demanding the intimate relationship, or intimate relations, not relationship. And it could feel a little bit harsh. It could feel a little bit authoritarian. It could feel a little bit one-sided, not, and just not very loving, almost authoritative, and not in a good way. Some people maybe like that kind of approach, but that's just kind of how the Taurus, that's the space that they're in right now. They're not in this overly like I'm gonna, be sensual with you and romantic with you. That's just not the space they're in right now. Maybe they're distracted by work. Maybe they're distracted by getting their life together. Whatever the case may be, with the Taurus, what I would invite you to do if you're watching this and you're not a Taurus yourself, is just be patient with the Taurus, kind of step back, still be affectionate with them because they need that, but kind of step back. And then for the Taurus who's dealing with this with the partner, again, I invite you to just step back, be, kind, be patient, but I don't really see for the coupled up folks that it's going to be a sensual time in February. Now, for the single ones, I get a sense that some of you who are dating are kind of struggling with, what's proper, what, should you, be doing this or that on the first or second or third date? You're kind of struggling with, okay, the hooking up. Maybe some of you guys are hooking up with people and you're struggling with that, like with your desire to be in a relationship, but you're still kind of settling on that. And so that is kind of juxtaposing against each other, not in a good way. And some of you have encountered partners. You may not be in a full-on committed relationship, but some of you are going to encounter a partner that's just a little rough, a little, not really compassionate in the bedroom, just, no frills, no muss, no fuss. Some of you may respond well to that, Tauruses, while others, it may be a complete turn off. And you may or may not find yourself wanting to see that person again. So that's for the single Tauruses. So that is interesting, to say the least. And I want to look at the romance angels. Get a couple of cards for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? For love, February, single, couple, guidance, please. Jumping cards would be great. Oh, not that many. Oh, no. Getting sleepy. I try to do these kind of late in the night. Okay. All right. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. In new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So be careful, Tauruses, for the coupled up ones, because this could be not necessarily your partner. This could be someone trying to come in, challenging your relationship dynamics, trying to enter into the relationship, and not all that glitters is gold. So be careful about that. But for the single folk, new love is coming for February. This could be the Rough Rider for some of the Tauruses out there. But like I said, this could signify that hard and fast. For the single ones I mentioned earlier with this card, the hard and fast love that is going to be coming, it's going to kind of knock you off your feet. Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. And the romantic feelings that you're having, they are real and they are worth exploring for those who find themselves in a very fast moving relationship. It's like this card is telling you that it's okay to move forward. Now, I'm going to read the guidebook though, to get more guidance, probably for the coupled up ones, because I'm interested to see what guidance is there. The stirrings this is for romantic feelings. The stirrings within your heart represent the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway of those feelings. Perhaps you've met someone who made your heart leap and you wonder whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says the answer is yes. Take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take charge of making this happen. Remember when I spoke to you earlier about you got to be the change in the relationship. You've got to mirror what it is that you want. You got to, parrot or have your partner parroted what it is that you want. Let's see. It says you can romance yourself by, for example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm it that is already inside of you. A partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface. However, they were within you as potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. This is important. I'm adding this. This is important for our coupled up ones, that you need to say to yourself and affirm every day, I am romantically loved. Okay? If you got to put it on a sticky note, I'm big on sticky notes in your car, on your mirror, in your bathroom, wherever. I am romantically loved. the more you attract this condition. In some cases, you'll receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These would be locations or events associated with your hobbies and interests. Cool. All right, let's look at new love. The romance angels have sent you this card like a Valentine greeting, signaling the introduction of someone new into your love life. Perhaps you've recently met this person and your interest was piqued. This card validates that your connection was mutual and real. It is safe for you to explore it, and the romance angels will guide your actions accordingly. Of course, if you are already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counselor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. While running into the arms of a suitor may sound passionate, the reality of guilt over the affair will soon weigh heavily upon you. It's better to confront the issues within your present relationship that left your emotional doors open for someone else. This card can also mean that you'll soon meet a new person. In these cases, the romance angels are asking you to keep the faith that love is in your cards. You deserve love and you're lovable. The angels guide you to be aware, as you never know when your partner will arrive. Maybe through your new exercise program. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right, let's look quickly at for the month of February. Let's see the Heal Yourself reading cards. What guidance do we have for Taurus in the love arena for February? What guidance for Taurus? Okay. We have self-love. It's beautiful. And then we have say what you mean, Taurus. Okay? Self-love is very important for you for this month. And it's, again, very critical for you to express how you feel to your partner. And then also nurture yourself physically, emotionally during this time, because it's just a call for that right now. When you're doing the self-love for yourself, it makes you more open and ready to receive love from your partner and from the universe. For those who are not in a relationship, be mindful of how much you're working. It's important, yes, to build up a financial nest egg. And this is also true for the coupled up Tauruses as well. But just make sure that you are putting your needs, your physical and your emotional needs first. You need to make sure you're taking care of yourself first. Otherwise, sure, you can try to love someone for a good while, but you'll become depleted. And that'll leave room open for your relationship to be vulnerable to affairs, vulnerable to you feeling not valued, to your partner not feeling valued. So when you do self-love, your partner sees it and they in turn do it. That is the advice and guidance for you for February. Also, say what you mean. And what I get from this card is saying what you mean and then let it go. Get it out there in a gentle way, though. You don't have to just unleash every single moment of the day on your partner if you're in a relationship or on the person you're dating. But if it's something that you want, say it, mean it, and move on. Okay? And that's what I'm getting strongly a sense from this card for you, Taurus, is that you need to say what you mean what you say, and follow through, and just I think the open communication is super important for the month of February. If you are in a relationship, it's super critical that your relationship is at a crossroads at this point, Taurus. And I'm inviting you at this point to have open communication with your partner. And this card confirms that you should do that you should make this a priority, that you should let them know that you do have strong romantic feelings for them. And hopefully you mean that. And hopefully you mean that. If you don't mean that, you've got some soul searching to do, like the cards say. Maybe it is that you need a new love and the current relationship you're in right now is not feeding your soul. If that's the case, then it's time to come up with an exit strategy. Okay, Taurus? That's the advice that would come through. That's the energies that you're going to be dealing with for February. All right, let's wrap up Spirit with a card for Taurus. Healing. And when it's all said and done, Taurus, there's going to be healing that is to be had. When the secrets come up that are revealed, these secrets, though, for some of you, the secrets may not be revealed in February, but for many of you, they will. There will be a healing that takes place. Because if it's secrets that you're holding and you're finally releasing to your partner, you and your partner will be able to heal after that. If it's a secret that's coming to you that's going to be revealed, yes, it'll be painful. Yes, it may be even difficult to let go, but the cards invite you to let go as easily as you can. This is an overarching theme, and I get the sense that you will just let go. But I'm hoping that you will find the healing in the learning how to let go in a easier way than you have in the past. Okay? Because sometimes I get a sense for many Tauruses, you don't let go very easily. And that is not healthy for you. Okay? So, anyways, I wish you a very blessed February. And yes, I know this all kind of seems a little heavy, but there's a lot of positive things that are going on. For some Tauruses who are single, they are going to get a hard-hitting love affair coming. And for the coupled up ones, you will have an opportunity to, yes, feel uncomfortable in your relationship, feel a little disillusioned, feel a little sad, but to turn it around, okay, to get some healing in your relationship. That will happen. But I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be an easy path in February for you, but you'll get there, okay? Well, much love, many, many blessings to you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.